We continued on with our as-planned winter travels, heading to Florida. Wait, this isn't Florida. What the heck happened, and why is there so much snow? So how did we end up here? Made a wrong turn. We went north instead of south.
Yeah, we made a left turn instead of a right turn. I guess a week before Christmas, we got a phone call from the owner of the bison ranch that we stayed at this past summer. He said, "I have a proposition and it'll probably blow your mind." And at that point, I didn't really know what to expect. He's right, it blew my mind. Basically, he took a job and it was somewhere in Florida. And so they are having to leave for at least 6 months. And he asked us if we would stay basically in their house at the bison ranch and take care of the bison through the remainder of the winter and spring and into summer. So we took a few days and we thought about it and prayed about it and talked to some people about it, and we told them that we would do it. So we're headed back to Wisconsin, right in the middle of a polar vortex.
So we're currently in Texas visiting John's family, and we've been here now for 2 weeks, and we have 1 week left. We're just having to cut our stay about a week short in order to head north to Wisconsin. Otherwise, we have canceled our Florida plans. No more warm, sunshiny days and beaches in the future winter forecast for us.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We see this as a huge opportunity. We're going to get to be close to our land again, so we can possibly resume some things in the dead of winter on our frozen piece of property.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to get out of the RV and move into their home on the ranch and manage the herd. This will also allow us to save some money. This winter, traveling is obviously very expensive. And while we can save money finding month-long stays in Florida, it's still pricey just to drive and even get there. Let alone then the stays and then driving back to Wisconsin. So hoping to save a little bit of money there and continue to plan for what we want to do on our property this spring and summer and continue to save. So it's a huge blessing for us. I think it's a huge blessing for the ranch owners as well. We're just going to step in as caretakers and take really good care of their home and their herd. And we're really excited to do that. As a reminder, the Bison Ranch is actually where we stayed last summer for what ended up to be several months. We stayed there one night as a harvest host on our way up to the cottage in northern Wisconsin, and then we ended up making good friends with the owners and lived on their land where they had full hookups for our RV for several months before we moved our RV onto our property. So we're just going to be going back.
Yep.
Only not in the RV this time. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
We have our list of things we need to get done to the RV, the things we need to buy before we hit the road. Thankfully, it's a fairly short list.
It shouldn't be too bad. There's always a list of things to do in the RV, but we have a short amount of time, and you have to prioritize the ones that are necessary in order to get us from here back to Wisconsin and winterized.
Yeah. And as you guys saw, we obviously have a problem with our back tires on the RV. The one had its issues, near blowout issue, on our way from Colorado to Texas. So we're replacing the other one. We already have the tire.
Yeah.
It's already on the rim.
Yeah. We just have
go
to
out and
take the almost bald one off and put this one on. The almost bald one will become our spare. And but it's okay. We won't need it. It'll be fine.
Nope.
Not going to have any issues there. I mean, 3 years and only one. Well, technically 2.
So the complications of going north, first of all, from where we're at in Austin, Texas, to where we need to go in northern Wisconsin, it is a 20-hour drive.
Yeah.
1,381 miles.
So basically 1,400 miles.
And 20 hours, 48 minutes, of course, with our stops and our shorter days that we typically do for travel with the kids and dog and everything else. It's going to take us 4 days to get there.
Yeah.
So with this polar vortex, why can't we go before it? Why can't we go after it? It basically just boils down to a timing thing. With the ranch owner's new job, his start date, and when they have to leave, along with the fact that you have to feed the bison. So they will feed the bison, but then they're only good for about 3 days until they need more hay. And so we're not even going to overlap with them. If we were to beat the polar vortex, we would literally have to leave tomorrow.
And there's snowstorms that are supposed to be going through Iowa and northern Missouri this week before. So
so basically we'll have to winterize the RV at some point.
So we're going to make it to just north of Kansas City, Missouri, our second night. And then that morning, I'll winterize.
And then we'll stay one night in a hotel, which we're familiar with the area that we're stopping at, so we know that our RV can fit in the parking lot. That's the plan. Makes us a little nervous.
Yeah, it's nice.
Don't usually travel in the cold like this.
Yeah.
At all. So yeah, that is our crazy change of plans. Beginning of January. Hello 2025. We're excited to share more with you guys about the Bison Ranch, as well as hopefully again diving back into our very frozen property and figuring out some things that we can do in the winter to prep for more work in the spring. We can do some wood chipping.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of wood chipping.
Wood chipping in the freezing cold.
Here's some highlights of our journey north to Wisconsin.
We're like too far away to see any like real this is what it'll be like, but I don't know. It should be happening in Oklahoma and Kansas before we get there, but there is going to be snow through here.
So snowstorm hits on Sunday. Monday.
Yeah.
And
Sunday
then
overnight.
We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday.
12 to 18 inches with either ice before or after or both. We leave Wednesday, but we won't be here until Thursday.
Yeah, because we've got the harvest.
So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and most of Thursday that they'll have to clean up the mess.
Well, guys, we just took our final HEB run. We love Texas, and we love HEB. Not going to miss the crowds, but I am going to miss all the things that we buy there. Day before we leave Texas, and we are surprisingly very ready. We're actually going out to dinner with John's family one last time, but everything in here is pretty much ready to go. We have cleaned up so much stuff, and I've been deep cleaning because we're going to be putting this in the barn where we're staying and storing it for several months at least. So we definitely want to deep clean the place, and I'm not looking forward to cleaning it in Wisconsin. We'll probably kick on the furnace so it won't be freezing, but still doesn't sound enjoyable. So anything I can clean, I've been cleaning. We also have to keep in mind that after we winterize the RV and stay in the hotel, anything left in the RV can freeze. So we're having to make sure to take all of our toiletries and even everything in the fridge. We just don't want anything bursting and creating messes. So I have also meal prepped. So we've got some chili, some leftover stew, and then some shredded chicken for quesadillas. We're gonna see if we actually want to eat lunch in the RV because it's gonna be cold. And even if we kick the furnace on, it's still gonna be pretty cold back here and potentially a little miserable. So we will see if we even want to eat lunch, but we have the option just in case. We might be catching fast food in the truck more often than I would wish. All right, 7:30 in the morning. We are pretty much all packed up. It is a long 6.5 hour day. It's cold out. We're gonna be dodging those snowstorms and the cold temps. We're praying that the Lord takes us safely to Wisconsin. You guys ready?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun in the car.
Excited. Just had her CBD and all of her chews. We're gonna have a good trip.
Yeah!
All right, this is gonna be tricky. Deep breath and a prayer. they're okay. Just take it slow. Good. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it's in inches. Jeez. Inches. Holy cow. Keep it wide. Good. It always has nothing to do with the grade of the hill as much as it does the angle that comes up out of it. Gosh, Harvey, that's straight. I guess I gotta get in because we're on a busy road out here. You nailed that. Pulling out. Buc-ee's stop. Well, as expected, it is very cold in here. We have the furnace on and it's gone up 1 degree. So it's 49 in here and it is 33 degrees outside. So tomorrow we're supposed to be like in the 20s and then eventually the teens. So my guess is we might be eating lunch in the truck from now on and not in here. Gotta loves RV stop, nothing fancy. We rolled in at 5:45 and that's when the pre-made chili really comes in handy. Slapped it in the pot, warming it up, we'll eat by 6 and in bed by 6:30. Maybe, probably not. Nora picked up a little souvenir in Texas. You see it?
It's a Buc-ee one.
Well, it's early, but we're outrunning a snowstorm here in Oklahoma, so we're leaving early. It's another 6.5 hour day, but tonight we will be in Kansas City area, so we're making good progress. Yesterday was smooth sailing, so hopefully today is the same way.
We're running from the weather. It is right behind us.
I mean,
shredded the insulation. Oh man. This obviously can be replaced.
I mean, we had plenty of tread left on this tire.
Yeah, this was probably our best one. Oh, look, we lost our jack.
Oh my gosh. Trust this one. Well, it looks like the RV tire blew because we ran something over, because guess what? Truck tire is now low. We're stopping in Cameron, Missouri overnight. We did find a tire place that has our RV tire that we need. So we're gonna be going over there and getting that tonight. But we're gonna have to put the spare on the truck. Thankfully, it's a full-size spare. Just not ideal, especially in all this snow and slush. Spare tire on. Hopefully that's the end of it. My goodness. Made it another night at the Love's RV stop in Missouri. We're in Missouri. Didn't record it, but after we got on the road, I called around a few local tire shops and we found the tire we needed for the RV. Obviously, we weren't feeling super great about driving around without a spare and wanted to get a new tire on the one. So we did. The guys at T&S Tire were amazing. I called them, they had it in stock. We literally blasted over there at 4:30 p.m. We arrived here at 4:10. John left, they were 10 minutes away. Got over there before they closed. They got the new tire on the rim and John was back here replacing yet another tire for the third time that day. By 4:50. So it's John's birthday today. It is the second year that we have been traveling on his birthday. I don't know if this year's less stressful because last year was weather and tornadoes and crazy storms.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
But this year it's been tires and shocks and all of the things. So today, hopefully it's smooth sailing, but this morning we are off to a little bit of a slower start. We only have a 4.5 hour drive day, so it's a little bit shorter than the last 2 days, but we have to winterize the RV this morning because it's supposed to get cold tonight. So we're actually gonna stay in a hotel and let the RV stay parked and frozen overnight. So we are getting everything together. John is gonna start pouring antifreeze through the system. I've collected all of the liquids from spaghetti sauces to lotions. I don't know what's gonna freeze overnight. I don't want it to freeze and crack and spill. So we're kind of better safe than sorry and getting everything packed up to move into a hotel. So last night was our last official night in the RV. We feel like it's kind of the end of an era. We're no longer a full-time traveling family, and that's a bummer. We'll still travel, we'll still do things in the RV, we're excited to see where this takes us. We might even be back on our land in the RV sooner rather than later. This definitely brings our travels to a bit of an end, not going to Florida and traveling a few other states this year. So it's sad, but we're also extremely excited for this next chapter of our lives and excited to get to the ranch and get moved in and settled and start to see what our new normal looks like. I had to empty out the espresso machine, so I might as well make lattes, right? How do you guys think my plants are gonna do? I really don't want to take them into the hotel room, and they're gonna freeze all day going down the road anyways. I feel like I should just leave them. I'm so sad. You guys asked about how well these window insulation kits do. We saw a huge difference. I mean, basically it's making your window double pane. So if you can't buy an RV that already has a double pane window and you're planning on colder weather, these definitely help. We can feel a huge difference between how much cold air comes in this one versus how much cold air comes in the ones that we did not do the insulation to. Anna's getting the antifreeze pumped through the system.
All right. Think.
That's all.
Oh, I just took a little family photo one last time in front of our RV. Off. Time to freeze, RV. They left a sticker on it.
Yeah, I tried pulling it off, but it wasn't coming off.
Oh well. The RV is so dirty. Oh. We arrived in Minnesota. That's our hotel there.
Yep.
We get to park here, and this lot is actually owned by the hotel. We are fully winterized. It's 20 degrees out, so it's gonna get a lot colder tonight, so we're thankful we're winterized and spending the night in the hotel. Not like we haven't done negative 40 in the RV before, because we have, for the record, but don't have hookups here, so. All right, we got all our stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
my hands are freezing.
Here we
like
go. Let's
Elsa.
take it in. Decided to take a walk to Cabela's and start to get outfitted for cold weather a little bit better.
I'll get these. These will go a long way for me.
Okay.
Where's
It's cold this morning. Truck says 18 out, but our phones were saying about 10 degrees, and it feels cold. Our RV is thoroughly frozen back there. We're ready to go to our new home. You guys ready?
yeah.
Back in the trees. Hi, how I miss trees.
Your destination.
Weird.
Hey, we're here.
Oh, it's weird to feel it so cold in here. It is feeling very empty in here. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a snowy morning. So cozy here. Enjoying yourself? Yeah. Oh my gosh. It is -6 this morning, and the only reason why I'm outside is because I forgot baking powder. And we've already started the biscuits and gravy. Oh, that wind. No, no, no. Oh gosh. Oh, my keypad's freaking out. Hello, frozen trailer. Just here for the baking powder. Oh my goodness, it's freezing. Oh, squeaky. Emptying the last of the RV. The battery compartment is above freezing, so John's gonna give her a little charge. Tomorrow it's supposed to be above 30 degrees, so then we're gonna get it tucked away in the barn for the winter. Oh, it's looking empty. Just one pile left. Oh, I'm getting sad. That is gorgeous. Well, the day is here. The day that we tuck in our RV, at least for this winter. I have a feeling we're actually not going to be moving back into this, but hopefully that's because we're building our house on our land and we get to move right in. All God's timing, all God's plan, not ours, trust me. John is clearing the snow off the top of the slides. We've already cleaned it from head to toe, as good as we can for now anyways. Bye for now, RV.
What?
Talking to the RV. Super light, doesn't have all our stuff in it. Yeah, you're good. looks good. Yep. Good. Woo. Yeah.
Turn in, go around, come up, back it in.
All excited over there. Surely.
Yeah, plenty.
Okay. Good. Good. Left side. Okay. The left is coming close. Thinking the left is coming close. So, yep, there you go. Perfect. Good. You're close, but it's good. Yep. Keep it coming this projection. Good. Yep, good. Hang on real quick. You're technically all the way in. Okay, so we don't have that in the bed of the truck. Whew. Kind of sad. To say this wasn't the winter we expected is an understatement, but we're so glad to be back in Wisconsin, near our community, near our land, and are just living in the blessing that this season is to us as we continue this new adventure of being bison ranch hands. Follow us as we continue to follow God's plan on the ranch and on the homestead.